No, don't fall down. Welcome back to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. It is late at night. I am very sleepy, but I realized I left in the middle of things last episode, and if I don't play again on the same day, I'm going to completely forget what I was doing. So last episode, we had two semi-successful missions out into the zombie-ridden wilderness. I guess you can't call it the wilderness. What is it? What do you call it? The ruins of society? We left with Leo having abandoned a situation where he kind of wanted to jump over an alleyway that was full of zombies, but he's a little bit too important to me, and I wasn't willing to risk his life. However, I am willing to risk Hudson's life. So Hudson is going to go do that job. Meanwhile, Hudson got driven out of a very large and complicated building that I really wanted to explore some more, but I need to bring an expert, somebody who's not just going to screw everything up the way that Hudson does. So Leo needs to go to that building. So we're going to switch these two characters to go to each other's sites. And I'm going to have to remind myself where the stairs are. They're right here. Okay, so let's get started with that. So Hudson, he is in decent shape. I guess everybody's a little tired because they're feeling sick. But, Hudson is a little bit damaged, isn't he? Well, he's probably going to die no matter what I do with my plans. So let's, he doesn't need anything. No, he does. He does. You know what? He needs a little bit of courage. So we're going to have our tweaker take some unidentified pills. Oh, what is that? Is that adrenaline? What does he have? He's wired. Fatigue is suppressed by stimulants. That lasts 2 phases. Okay, that sounds great. Let's send him. Okay, so the other place, I think it was, Styx Arcade. That's where we sent Leo last time. And the big thing that I'm worried about is that he's going to land in the middle of a bunch of zombies and need to fight his way out. So I'm thinking, normally I don't bother to give him really great weapons, but I think he might need one this time. So I'm going to give him a fancy machete. Let's also give him... I'm going to give him a kind of a busted knife, because I don't think he's going to need to do that much stealth. I think Leo cleaned out most of the stealth. It's the big fights that might still remain. I also don't know what is in the room he's about to try to get into. And so there's a chance... are they going to put something in that room that needs a lockpick when it's already, incredibly hair-raising to go in there? I don't know. I think I'm not going to bring any fancy tools. That's just not this guy's bag anyway. So we're going to have him go scavenge. And let's have a look at... Oh, there he is. There's Leo. Leo is getting tired, and he's hungry, but he's also the best. And so I feel like he's the one that I need to send on this other mission. So I'm going to have him eat a bunch. We're going to accept the fact that he's a little tired, and we're going to run him downstairs and send him to the place, not there, send him to the place that Hudson went last time, which is RM&K Communications. They've still got tons and tons of stuff there. But some of it is behind a lock-pickable door. And who knows, they might need bolt cutters in there somewhere too. We're going to give him a knife in good condition and a cavalry saber, because he's going to have to deal with a lot of stuff. And also, I don't know, just in case, I think it might make sense to bring a gun. Now, there's a decent chance that he's not going to be able to, he's not going to use all of this stuff, and he's not going to have a lot of cargo space. But that's okay. What he's there to do is open doors, clear obstacles, get rid of major zombie threats, so that other people later can come and clear stuff out. So that's them. Now, let's have a look at Lester. Lester needs to eat. We will feed Lester a casserole. And I think we can afford to do one bit of barricade building. So let's run Lester downstairs. He can do the barricades this time. Daryl's always the one who does the barricades. Got to remember which side the barricades are on. I think the barricade's over here. Yes. All right, so let's just do a small repair. Get the barricades up to maximum. Okay, yeah, so we've got... Okay, Rahul's the only one whose morale is kind of not doing great. So maybe I'll let that ride for a bit. See if somebody else also develops a problem so they can entertain each other. Okay, we're already collecting water. We're already growing vegetables. But you can always use more vegetables, so we're going to do that. Aubrey, what are you going to get up to? Let's have a look at which one of these is... Okay, it's not those. Where's our workbench? Our main workbench. Over here. We really don't have a lot more stuff to do. I mean... Yeah, you know what? Let's build some portable beds. And are we willing to risk the communal area? Because that's a lot of planks, and we need those to keep the zombies out. But also, that maxes out all of our facilities, which, I don't know, maybe that's a thing worth doing? So yeah, let's keep Aubrey busy into tomorrow doing that job. And that just leaves Daryl. Now, I think that Daryl's time is probably best spent making weapons, because that's his specialty. And yeah, the weapons that we've got at our disposal right now, their variety's getting kind of low. We got a lot of frying pans that are just not the greatest quality things. We got some baseball bats. We're out of our sort of handcrafted weapons. I think that these wrenches are probably the best thing that we've got in the inventory that isn't already being taken out. So because he's a specialist in making things cheaply, we should have him do the job. I really like these makeshift machetes. I think that we should probably add a couple of makeshift knives to our list. A second makeshift machete? I'm just trying to think of what... So this bat seems to be more durable. A little slower, a little louder. The axe is also slightly more durable, but louder. And slower. But it doesn't cost a bunch of planks. Yes, it does, but not as many as the bat. So I'm going to go with that, and then another makeshift knife, because those are cool. Though actually, maybe I should... That's a lot of makeshift knives. Well, you go through them fast, though. Yeah, I think this is good. All right, we're going through a lot of materials, though, so we should make sure that we come home with a lot as well. But yeah, I think we're ready to send these people out, so let's do it. Okay, so this is the Styx arcade. In the last episode, Leo went through here, and he cleared the zombies that were largely in the way. However, there were several places here that were just absolutely full of zombies. Actually, let's leave this stuff here. It's not very essential. We'll grab it later if we need to. Well, actually, no, I am going to grab it. Because I might have to just run away at some point. And let's see. So yeah, so this alleyway is completely full of zombies. If I land in this alleyway, it's trouble for me. Now, it's good recognizing that I can run to the right if I need to. If I need to get away. And I can run over here. However, this room is also full of zombies. So if I'm escaping that direction, that could also be trouble. Do I have a good alternate escape route? I think yes. If I come up this way and then go down those stairs again, that might be the best way to get away from those guys if I have to run from them. So I'll try to remember that. I'm not famous for keeping my wits about me in those situations, but I'll do what I can. Let's cross. Okay, so we're crossing over that overpopulated alleyway. And the place we're trying to get to is a balcony. Let me just check every place first. I think... Did I leave anything in here? I did. Okay, that door is hanging open. Let's close that. And this room is where I've got this balcony. Okay, so down below me, we've got the zombies. One thing I had been considering was bringing a gun and just shooting those zombies from here so that it's safe down there. What I'm going to try, though, because my character is completely out of his gourd on pills, what he thinks he can do is jump across this alleyway. And I'm going to support him in that endeavor. So, I run by holding LB. I jump by pressing A. Let's run to the right and jump. Oh, hey. Okay, we have woken the zombies, but I think they can't get to me. Yet. Okay, we'll grab some good stuff. And now we've got a person to talk to. This is Robbie. Am I glad to see you? How's it going? I always wanted to spend a week in an arcade. But it's getting kind of boring now. How are you so calm? I wasn't at first. I yelled a lot. I screamed at the walls. But you know what happened? I don't know. What? Nothing. Nothing got any better. If I could have cried things back to normal, we'd be in a sea of tears. It only brought bad news, and I'm not after trouble. What are you after? Inspiration. He even had a gesture for inspiration. Before all this started, I was working on a novel. I still want to write that novel. I'm going to tell the story of Walton City. The story of a city that wouldn't die. So you're a novelist. Aspiring, but yeah, I know it doesn't sound useful. You're right. But hear me out. Stories give people hope. I believe in hope, don't you? Okay. I've got so many people living at my base right now. It's like way more than I could possibly ever know what to do with. Do I want to recruit another guy? I mean, if I don't recruit him now, he's going to go away. I'll never get the chance again. So, yeah, I probably will. Okay, so this guy gets extra morale from drinking alcohol. And he can only cook slop at the cooking station. So he's similar to Daryl that way. Yeah. Let's invite him. I just can't say no to these people. I can't. All right, so now... Uh-oh. Is this not a clearable obstacle? That's not a clearable obstacle. Those zombies are all alerted to me down there. I don't know if I can clear the gap on the way back. But I think it's my only option. I have to try, right? Oh, oh, oh! Yes! I did it! Okay, those zombies are flipping out down there, but they can't reach me. I'm okay. I can't believe we actually pulled this off. And have I... Is there... It's dark in here. Oh, right. We've got this room full of zombies. Very nervous. Can't remember if I cleared this out or not. No, there's a bunch of good stuff in here. I'm going to drop the stuff that isn't good so I can get the stuff that is good. Oh, they're making so much freaking noise. Oh, this is messed up. Okay, we're getting out of here. If I ever get desperate, I might come back in here for that stuff, but... this is all I can carry, officially. Though, maybe there's something stackable in here? Oh, there's so much junk food here. And a casserole. Alright. Casserole wins over beer. I keep hearing this noise in different places, thinking that it's something I should be able to search for, but... You know, there might really be a reason to come back here later. There's enough stuff I'm leaving behind. But for right now, we're just going to sneak away, happy that we survived. And now we're switching to Leo, who's got the harder job. Because there is a lot of building that I have not searched yet. I've brought a gun in case I need it. But I'm hoping I don't. Hudson did clear the way. Upstairs he killed a couple of zombies. I think I can just barrel on through here. Okay, I'm hearing somebody. Upstairs, I think. Yeah, we got a zombie in here. Ah, that's right. There's a zombie in here that I have to kill with a stealth kill. Otherwise, I'll wake the other zombie. Oh, crap. No. Okay. And that's a zombie I have to try to get from behind. So I'm going to remind myself what my other options are. Okay, so this is a door I have to pick. Did I ever figure out what that noise was? Something terrible has happened in this room. Okay, I'm switching to the sword. Because it feels like I might need one. Holy crap. So it says that Leo's going to have nightmares from this room. Oh, okay. That was messed up. I didn't know they had like special rooms that were just extra scary. Is it going to happen again if I go through again? I think I have to, right? Yeah, okay. Let's never go in there again. But that makes me... I assumed that actually there was going to be a way into that downstairs room. by going over the top. And that might not be the case. Oh, wait, no, we got the sky bridge over here, don't we? I never explored the sky bridge last time, and I also didn't explore the basement. Do I want to do sky bridge first or basement first? I think the sky bridge is mostly a way to get to the upper story, because I can walk this way and then come back this way on the roof. So I don't know if this also gives me access to the lower story. Originally, there was a zombie here who snuck up on me. I'm already running myself out of inventory space. Okay, let's switch to stealth weapon. Give that zombie time to turn around. Okay, looks like we might have a staircase up and a staircase down here. So this might be useful for all of my problems. But first, what's in this room? Looks like a background zombie. Is there anybody going to come from the right? I'm going to switch back to the sword in case somebody decides to surprise me. Oh, crap. Does that zombie turn around? Signs point to no. We should definitely use a quiet weapon, though. Oh, wait, but killing it was probably unnecessary, actually. Okay. We are limited as to what we can carry now. It makes me think, I mean, it might be worth it for me to try to head downstairs. Well, try to get back over to the left side to, like, leave some of these supplies in a better place, an easier place to carry them from. Oh, I need more lockpicks. It did not occur to me that I might need to bring multiple lockpicks. All right, and now we've got to... Okay, so no matter what, I'm going to have to deal with a zombie that's facing me, whether I do it here or whether I do it further over to the left. So I guess we're just going to face off against this zombie. Okay, this sword's amazing. But what? Okay. Whoa. There's way more zombies. But the other ones didn't see me. Not immediately. Are they going to come in? Yes, they're going to come in. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. Okay, we need all of these guys to turn around and maybe to separate themselves a little bit by pausing for different lengths of time. There's another one? How many are there? Holy crap. I didn't even have time to go after the one on the right because there were so many of the ones on the left. Okay, okay. I don't know when they're going to turn around. Any second. Yep, they've already turned around. So we're going to let them pass by again. And see what kind of damage we can do the second go-round. This time, I've only got the sword, which I don't think is as quiet as the knife. So the first one I attack might alert the others. But they have been separating a bit. Oh, no, they're getting closer to each other now. Stop it. All right, come on. I like that the third one is further away from the other two than they are from each other. Gives me more of a chance of killing that one with stealth. This might be... I mean, I could always whip the gun out, but I kind of prefer to save that for emergencies. I don't know how loud it's going to be. I mean, I think it is technically like a suppressed shot. Like, it's not meant to be as loud as a real gunshot. But it's also pretty loud. Oh, crap. Okay, the other one will have turned around. They're on their way back. I am getting slightly better at dodging, which makes me happy. However, my sword is in trouble now. I've killed so many zombies. Okay, so I'm going to stand here waiting. Sit here waiting. Because the other zombie's coming, right? Right? Okay, yeah. Okay. Those zombies are taken care of. Okay, looks like we got another one. Hopefully just one? I kind of feel like I need to sort of like do as much damage to these zombies as I can, so that my next trip here is safer. Okay, sword's in trouble. That just looks like a way out, which is good. We've reached the other side. Now, I'm thinking... Okay, I definitely need more of that. Is there something here I don't care about? Not really. I mean, the sword eventually. But... I think the main thing I want to do is make sure that this way is clear. And I think there was one zombie left that was in the way. Yes, this zombie right here. I've got just enough sword. No, I have even more sword. I thought I had just enough sword to deal with that zombie, but I had more sword than I thought. Okay, so now it is possible to sneak all the way through the bottom floor of this building. And I guess it's not the bottom floor, the ground floor of this building. The bottom floor is the yet-to-be-explored basement. Now, was there a searchable place here? I was wondering if I could, like... No, there's not a great place to leave a cache, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, there is one right here. I can leave a cache of things for other people to discover. And I can go back. Now, if I get into a fight with zombies, I have to run. because I've got one more hit with this sword, if that. But if there's room for me to gather some more supplies and bring them closer to a place where it's easier to scavenge for them, that seems worthwhile. It'll make this trip a little bit more useful. So along the way, I'm going to find all these places where I didn't scavenge all the stuff I needed. I'm just going to grab all the stuff. And actually, maybe I should try to leave by the other route. Just to prove to myself that I'm right. That the door on the right side of this building is actually the exit. I'm not picking up a pebble. It looks like this room has got, or this building has got a basement too. Both buildings have basements. Okay, I got everything out of here. Did I leave something upstairs? I probably did. No, wait. Upstairs was the nightmare room, right? Or was that... No, that was of the other building. That was the other building. What was up here? I forgot. Oh, right. That was the lockpicky room. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to do... I mean, I've got room in my inventory. I'm going to do a little bit more exploring. Did I leave anything up here? Yes. Yes, I left some good stuff up here. And then I uselessly killed this zombie. That's right. But one thing I haven't explored yet is the rooftop and the top of the sky bridge. Might as well see what I can learn about that. And if I end up having to run away, then I have to run away, and that's fine. Let's look on the... Oh, okay, we got a zombie there. Do I kill this zombie? Well, maybe on the way back down if there's no reason to kill another zombie over here. It didn't look like there was anything to search over by that zombie, but you can never quite be sure. So... Oh, but this definitely seems like a more killable zombie. And now my sword is gone. So, if I kill another zombie, it will be with a bullet. Okay, and I don't want to do that because this room has got multiple zombies in it. I'd rather avoid that conflict if I can. So, okay, so we've taken this about as far as we can. This building is like a mother lode. Like, there is a lot of stuff here. This is my second trip here, and I feel like I've been pretty efficient with my time, but there's still a lockpick that I need to use. There's still a whole upper section to that building that I need to explore. But for right now, I think we've done what we can. I'm kind of proud of how well I had this guy performing in combat. Like, I actually managed to dodge a zombie's attack, which I usually fail to do. Usually if I dodge, it's in a bad way that makes things worse. Yes, this is the exit. Okay, back to the shelter. But we are still not done. Yay! Okay, so I think we did recover from the flu faster than we would have otherwise. I've got nightmares. What do? I have to spend time in the communal area to recover from my nightmares. Interesting. Okay, and wait, what was the negative effect it has? Oh, okay, so I might not get any rest. And you know what? I need to rest. So let's actually have Leo spend time in the communal area. We've been talking about it. Somebody else needed it. Rahul needed to spend time in the communal area too. So let's have them both do that. Rahul. There's Rahul. So we'll have these two guys help each other with their morale. Rahul actually should also eat something. That's not the button for that. He's going to need to make some more veg, or somebody's going to. Who else needs to eat? Looks like Hudson Hawk here needs to eat. We'll give him some meat stew. And, okay, Robbie. Robbie is tired. What's up with Robbie? He's drained. Okay, yeah, so he just showed up completely tired. Well, let's give him a nice nap. Yes, we got another mouth to feed. Hopefully this won't go too bad. Aubrey also needs to rest, but she can't because she's busy. So we're going to let her keep doing what she's doing. So yeah, we've got a lot of people to feed. So we're going to make even more vegetables. We're just planting vegetables every day like crazy people. Oh, wait, no. Well, So that means we've only got Hudson left to go out exploring. Do I want to be doing that? That seems like that could be. I mean, I guess I've only got the one place I care about visiting, and you can't send two people to the same place. I think there might have been a point when you could do that, but we're not there anymore. All right, so Hudson, uncharacteristically, is going to come prepared. We're going to give him some decent weapons. Okay, yeah, the wrench is really noisy. The machete is less so. And I thought, didn't I make multiple? I thought I made multiple makeshift knives. Did I not do that? Why do I not have multiple makeshift knives? Could have sworn I had Daryl making a ton of those things. Oh, wait. Daryl is still doing that. I just realized I just undid that move. Okay, whoops. Now, I think I'm going to still be in character with this guy and be really loud. Both of these things. Do I send him with a gun? That just seems crazy. Why would I give this guy a gun? No, that's nuts. Should I bring some very small rocks? In case I need to distract some zombies? Sure, let's bring some very small rocks. That's great. Okay, Daryl, what is Daryl doing? Daryl is making weapons right now. He's not done yet. Okay, he's still not finished making one of the makeshift knives. Okay, got it. So that's what he's doing. Okay, well, yeah, we're ready for Hudson to head back into the breach. And I guess, can I just stroll through here? No, we got a background zombie who'll probably wake up if I stroll. All right. So now my goal, I want to see what's upstairs. And that means I need to go all the way across. And we're happy that Leo has cleared the way. Stop making these freaky noises, you monsters. Okay, so downstairs is still a place I'm curious about, but I'm more curious about upstairs right now. So we're going to keep going all the way across. Huh, I didn't even notice the Jeep at night. And we're going to open that door. We do not know what is back there. And because we do not know what is back there, we're going to equip a big nasty wrench. What was in here? Oh, another pebble. Cool. Man, it's still dark in here. Okay, we've got a foreground zombie and a barricaded room. That makes me nervous. Oh, great, there's two of them in here. Nope, wrong button. Okay. This is gonna go badly. Hard to imagine this not going badly. Whew! Wow, I can't believe I made that work. All right. Yeah, that could have gone way worse. Oh, they had some good stuff in here, too. That I can't carry. Including a pipe bomb. All right. But yeah, I filled my inventory with nonsense just because, you know, wanted to be prepared. Normally I have Hudson, you know, under-prepare and just generally be an idiot. But I kind of like the idea of him, when he does decide to prepare, he over-prepares because he's still an idiot. Just double checking. I think I got everything from here. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to cross the roof of the sky bridge and see if we can explore the entire upper story, even if we don't get all the stuff from it. Let's try to explore and clear the entire upper story of this place. And then we'll be ready to explore the basement. So I believe last time I looked through this door and there was a zombie I was not prepared to fight. Yeah, there's one in the background who might hear me. I might want to follow this one a little bit before I kill it so that it's not right on top of the other zombie. Actually, no. You know what I should do? Well, no. Let's go with that plan. See how it works. Okay, yeah. It worked. Alright. We're leaving so much stuff behind. This place is a long-term scavenging opportunity. Okay, zombie facing away from me. Weapon destroyed. Switch my other quiet-ish weapon. Looks like we have... Is it just one wanderer? Looks like we got a wanderer and on the far left there, a zombie holding still but facing away. So this seems doable. See what's in here. Nothing I can hold on to right now. And I don't hear... No, I'm hearing something. Something moving around, but it might be upstairs. Oh, we've got a rooftop. All right. And a ladder down? A ladder down to what? Okay. Just want to make sure there's nothing here. If I need to leap off a roof, then maybe I'll need to do that. How can I tell when the zombie's looking at me? Okay, okay. Oh, that zombie is looking at me, no matter what I do. But they've got a friend. That zombie looks so twitchy. I'm worried it's like a special zombie. Like the screaming kind or something. What? What? They're all coming after me now, aren't they? Well, something's breaking something. Oh, crap. What? Come on. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Zombie facing right at me over there. Zombies that didn't wake up. Oh, gosh. Okay, okay. Let's let this guy get closer. How have we lived so far? This is insane. We should be dead. Okay. Weapon destroyed. Got one weapon left, and it's a loud one. So we gotta be very careful. Okay, yeah, so that zombie that came after me was over here when they heard the scream. And they pounded through every door to get to me. Golf club. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to get, but I've killed a lot of the zombies that are actually a threat. Like, if every single zombie's in the foreground and the background, then all you have to do is sneak. And you don't have any conflict. Okay, there's still an upstairs here. So the question is, if I have to get into a loud fight with this zombie, will the ones behind me wake up or not? That's a loud one. Holy crap. Okay. Nope, not what I meant to do. Okay, the zombie doesn't keep knowing where I am, right? Like, if I get out of its view, it won't find me, right? Right? I'm just getting deeper and deeper into this place, though. Like, I don't know how to escape from here. I'm at less than half health. I don't know how to escape, and... oh. Okay. I did bring enough lockpicks. That's crazy. Though, honestly, it might have been better for me if this place had required me to turn around. There's definitely a zombie chasing me back the way I came. And here's... okay, I can't tell if this zombie if it's one zombie that turned around at the edge of the screen or if it's two zombies. Let's see what he does. Okay, he walks off. I think there's two zombies in there. Yeah, this is not like a police vest zombie. Okay. Where's the other one? No matter what I find here, I'm just here to clear the zombies because, yeah, I can't possibly take a lot home from here. And whatever I do, there might be another zombie I have to deal with between me and the exit. Luckily, this wrench I think will last a long time. Oh crap, that's a zombie facing me. It's not noticing me yet. Okay, it's facing me. Oh wait. Okay, so there's a zombie up here. Are they going to consistently face away? If they are, that's good. But what I'm wondering is, can I get that other zombie moving by tossing a pebble at them? Maybe so. But before I try that, I just want to see what's up here. A helipad. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to take home. Ooh, lockpicks. Okay, if I end up needing another lockpick, I can come up here and get one. Okay, but what I want to see about is whether I can use a pebble to get that one zombie moving in another direction. Away from me. Let's get it just barely on screen. Okay, that didn't get its attention. And I'm dead! Holy crap. That thing took a lot of hits, and it was not dissuaded. Okay, Hudson's whole reason for being was to be the guy I would take risks with. So, not feeling too bad. It's actually useful for me to see what happens when someone dies, because I haven't seen it yet. So it looks like everyone gets the grief state. Not sure what that is. Okay, he's recovering from nightmares. Everybody's got grief. The undead attacked, but not too bad. Okay, let's start by feeding people. Aubrey is fed. Her morale sucks. However, I think I need her to do some work, so we're going to give her some beer. And let's have her cook some casseroles for people, because we're going to start running out, and she'll rest tomorrow. Lester, doing okay. We'll make some water. Wait, I had her... wait, she's not a good cook. She's just a picky eater, right? Right, okay. I had in my head that she was a food person. Actually, she doesn't have to be our food person. She actually can rest. Because she's not good at making food. She just insists on good food. So let's send her to rest. And Robbie can only make slop. Robbie should eat, though. He'll just eat the junk food because he doesn't care. So maybe we should actually send Robbie out. What was... Is that grief? Yes. So lose morale for every phase spent in this state. So, okay, so everybody's morale is going to start sucking. So, well, my question is, I've also got less of an investment in Robbie than I have in everyone else. So I'm kind of inclined to send Robbie out there with a gun. Because that might be what it takes to kill that massive zombie. I don't know what was up with that zombie, but it's a bad one. So let's go loaded for bear. There was actually, I think, a lockpick to be found up there. So I don't think I need to bring lockpicks. I don't think, well, if we get all the way to the cellar, bolt cutters might be useful. But, yeah, I don't know. I think this is enough. Daryl is sleepy and hungry. Let's get him to bed. Leo is also sleepy and hungry. Yeah, it's honestly good for us logistically that Hudson died, because otherwise I've got no idea how we would feed all these people. Okay, so we do need to make some casseroles, though. So let's... Honestly, let's just make all the casseroles in the world. That's going to take all day, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah. So our main goal is revenge. We're going to get back upstairs, all the way back upstairs, and we're going to kill that massive zombie. And I'm not sure... Yeah, well, there's so much stuff to take. Like, we're just going to be unloading cargo from this place for so long. So what is the most efficient way to get up there? I think it's to go all the way to the right, and then get on the sky bridge, go all the way to the left. And then I think I've cleared most of the obstacles. Like, there's still zombies to clear downstairs, I'm sure. But I think all the zombies that are left upstairs, except that one massive zombie, are... I didn't bring ammo. All right. I forgot that that's a thing you have to do. The gun doesn't come with ammo in it. You have to manually choose each bullet you're going to bring with you. Somebody was screaming at me while watching me do that. What in the world? Okay. Well. Yeah, this isn't going to take that long to get there. Now that I've... Like, what took a long time was just clearing out all the zombies. So... I'm trying to remember what was up at the helipad. There was a bunch of good stuff up there. I don't remember what it was. If it included bullets... I don't have a strong sense of whether it included bullets. If it included bullets, then I might be able to equip myself to shoot that massive zombie. It just occurred to me there might be one more zombie. Right, there was a zombie that was chasing me before that was standing in my way on the way out. I'm not sure where that zombie ended up. Oh, it looks like it may never have come through here. Okay, that's promising. We found a business place and a house. The Fitzgerald House. I wonder if that's named after Brant Fitzgerald, famed creator of State of Decay. I mean, that's how we named our houses in State of Decay too. All right. I'm going to need a place to run to. Okay, so before I go after the big guy, and I'm assuming there's some kind of reward on the other side of that big guy. There's a reason to fight him. If there's not, that's funny. Though actually one reason to fight him is now he's got the dead body of my friend next to him. I'm assuming I don't have any proof of this. I'm assuming dead bodies are searchable. That all the stuff that was on my friend's body is obtainable by me if I can kill the zombie and get there. Okay, there's some good stuff here. It's not bullets. What about this? Good stuff, not bullets. Okay, so I don't have bullets. What I do have is a big axe and a full health bar. No, I didn't mean to... Okay, whatever. I've got an axe and a good health bar. And I've got a willingness to run. Hey, that guy saved my life. Wait. Oh, no! That's my freaking friend! I'd recognize those short shorts anywhere. But it looks like the big one kept the damage that I did to him, because he went down way faster than I thought. Okay. Well, got some good and important stuff here. I mean, I'm going to have to come back for most of it. Golf club. Actually, wrench is better than golf club. All right, so... And then what was this? A lead pipe. Okay, no, the stuff that was here, that was by this big zombie, was not particularly valuable. I had no reason to tempt that guy, but I didn't know it. I didn't know I had no good reason. All right, well, there's more to discover here. There is that somewhere. There is a zombie downstairs somewhere who chased after me, and I never killed them. I escaped them. I don't know where they are now. I mean, it could be that they're one of these foreground, background zombies. I don't remember exactly which zombie it was. They busted through all these doors. I think they came up from downstairs. Well, what's here? Okay, that stacks. So, I don't remember if I explored in here. I did. All right. So yeah, it was down one more level where I ran into those unavoidable zombies. And it could be that one or more of them is still there. Both of them. Oh, come on. What? Get off me. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I have nowhere to run. And now I've gotten Robbie killed. Okay, those two zombies are scarier than the other ones. Like they were harder to kill than the big guy. Well, at least the grief state can't get any worse. Okay, we're back down to like normal numbers of people. Okay. I think we've got one more move to make here. And that is to eat a casserole. And also... All right, he's still cooking. We're going to send Lester out there. Okay. We had our gun, but not bullets. Over here. So, what I might need to do is head down there with a good weapon and some bullets. The problem is, I think the first zombie I'm going to see... No. The zombie of Robbie is going to be over by the edge of the roof and won't see me come down the ladder unless he's mobile. I'm not sure about that. If he's mobile, he'll be going back and forth. See, if I can sneak down and kill him first, I can get his gun and use his gun on the other two. I think that's what I have to do. I'm going to try that. Okay. I am just like throwing good money after bad here. I am just... Things are getting ugly. Okay, I've got stuff to disassemble. Actually, let's... Oh, I have multiples of that? Okay, fine, whatever. Let's just disassemble everything. Except... Okay, now. Actually, wait a minute. I can make a second gun. But it uses all of my gun parts. I'd rather not. Yeah, I'd rather not do that. I'd rather go get the gun that I had before. All right, Aubrey, what are you doing? See, we've been playing this for a while. Like, I'm just chasing this, like, chain of revenge. Actually, we should probably make some more of these, because I've used them all. No, there's some on a dead body out there, though. And actually, oh, we're running low on this stuff. So, yeah, actually, let's not do that. We've only got one pip lost on the barricades. Might as well grow some vegetables. Okay. And then Leo. I'm not risking Leo. Like, this is probably a suicide mission. So, Leo's just going to do some nice, basic stuff at home. And we're going to head out there with Lester. And Lester's entire job is to try to do a better job of this zombie encounter than I've done twice so far. I don't know what I'm going to call this episode. String of Deaths? Cause for grief? everybody dies. Death for everybody. Maybe that's what I call it. I've just gotten obsessed with this place now. I have to win this place. I've lost so many people to it. I can't just let it go. It'll be really funny if my entire run just ends at me throwing every single character at this building. Maybe the title is something like Becoming Zombies. See, when we lose characters to this place, we come home with no cargo. Like, there's nothing for people at home to do. Because I'm not bringing anything home for them to work with. We're going to have to really step up our game scavenging after this. Presuming this even goes well. Which, you know, no reason to believe it will. Alright, so we're going to get on this ladder, but we're going to be cautious about reaching the bottom. I'm going to wait for a bit, because I don't know where the ones on the right are. Let me make sure I was crouching. Yes, okay. More importantly, I don't know where my friend on the left is. They're just making zombie sounds, but it's not telling me if they're going right or left. So it could be that I end up with everybody on my ass. Okay. Okay, cool. So now I have a chance of taking this guy out. No, don't fall down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we know where the gun is now. Oh no. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, but zombies can't climb ladders. Why didn't I do that with Robbie? Okay, so now we have to go all the way back downstairs to get the stuff off Robbie's body. I mean, I have to know what's in that room. Again, probably garbage. Probably nothing, just like with the big nasty zombie. There was nothing in there worth having. I'm trying to remember what was the right way to come through here. Was it this way? Yep. Okay, I gotta go all the way around. I mean, I can probably stroll across this, though there are enough, like, inert foreground and background zombies around here that I can't do this all the time. Thing is, I don't even know exactly where he fell off. I hope he landed on the ground outside and not on some lower terrace of the roof. If he landed on a lower terrace of the roof, that's going to be annoying. Funny, but annoying. Like a part of the roof you can't get to. Though, I don't know. Even if he did land on a lower terrace of the roof, there might be a way to get there. I don't remember now well enough. We'll try the ground floor first. Hey, everybody. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for my friend. Okay. Oh, wait, what's this? It's my friend's dead body. I've got a gun now. I've got a new weapon. I've got this. I've got that. I got these 3 things, which will be important. Yeah, let's grab some regular old supplies. Okay. Let's equip a nastier weapon. Let's reload our gun and slide our little feet while we're doing it. So now we've got 8 bullets. That has to be enough to kill these stupid things. This is such a long episode. I just can't stop. Didn't I start this episode by saying it's really late at night and I'm sleepy and I should probably go to bed? That might be a partial explanation for my poor performance and why I got so many of my characters killed. Okay, here goes nothing. Is Lester going to come home, or is he going to end up a zombie? Where is the zombie that I tempted out here? Are they going to be to the left, wandering back and forth on the roof? Or are they back inside on the right? Oh, they're on the left. Can they see me? They can. But they can't climb the ladder. Was that it? Was it that easy? Oh, just imagine if I had prepared well enough before. How much better could this have gone? And let's find out what kinds of amazing treasures are in here. To make all this worthwhile. Not a single thing. Nothing special. All I got was revenge. But you know what? That's fine. I will take revenge. Do I remember why there was a bloody... Oh, that's the nightmare room. Right. Okay, so now I'm kind of like... I mean, I'm here anyway. What's in the basement? Well, there's that guy. And these two. I've already got a full inventory, but I'm ready to be done with the conflict in this place. Okay, this zombie on the left's taking a long time. Must be a big room. Come on, hurry up. Oh, crap. This zombie facing me. Of course it's a screamer. What? Okay. We're good, right? Okay, looks like there's lots of stuff down here. Is that like a generator or something? Alright, I can't actually bring anything with me, but I'm just very curious. Ended up wasting some bullets. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, this is gonna go badly. All right. Okay. Okay, we got some more good stuff here that we can... Actually, wait a minute. I just realized I just emptied a space, so I can carry more of that. Cool. Oh, wait. Oh, we got a zombie going back and forth. Please let me catch up. Alright, anyway. I just want to see if there's anything amazing down here. Oh, more bullets. Okay, that's helpful. And at some point I'm going to get... So this is underneath the street upstairs, I think. Okay, this weapon's in trouble. But there shouldn't be that much more for me to do. That could even have been the last zombie that I have to deal with. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think we've kind of done it. Okay, we've beat this place. And it only cost us 2 of our newest characters. Okay, we faced an undead attack and tight quarters. The shelter's becoming cramped. People are starting to grumble about lack of personal space. All survivors lose morale. Really? After losing 2 characters, we get tight quarters. That's interesting. Okay, well... it just saved, so this is where we're going to cut ourselves off. But next episode, what I think we're probably going to do is move on to actually going after our escape plan that we've been making, which is to go to the manor. And so what we're going to do is we're going to send somebody to the manor, and at the same time we're going to keep sending people to this place that we've just finally cleared out of the zombies, and we're going to collect every single stick of supplies that is left in that place, because it has to be worth something after losing all these characters. It is really funny to me, though, that I managed to get through 10 episodes without losing a single character, not even knowing what death was like in this game, and now suddenly I lost 2 in 1 episode. But, I mean, that's what I get for playing a zombie game late at night when I'm half asleep. So, anyway, I guess we'll wrap this up. There's a subscribe button. Here's the next episode, I guess, whenever I make it. Hopefully I'll make it with some more sleep.